Sure. Well, obviously it wasn't a 4-1 game. It was 2-1 late. I was really proud of our guys. We had Marshall Moyes, Lucas Finner, Jason Tackett. There's three forwards that could form one of a top line in any college team. And then we lost Dallas Tulik early in the second period to a shoulder injury. So he's going to be out. So you basically we took four players out of our top nine. We had three defensemen. There were freshmen playing forward tonight, and I moved Willits up. I moved him back. So we were patching a lot of holes, but boy, you couldn't tell. I mean, in terms of the effort that was on the ice, we did what a good team would need to do. We stayed tight defensively. I think we only gave up maybe 21 shots on the night. So I thought we battled. We did what we had to do to make sure we gave ourselves a chance to win that game, and we did. It was 2-1. We had moved Jake back to defense because I had mentioned to Coach Kaufman. I think maybe he can create offense maybe a little better from defense at times than he can at forward. So we flip-flopped him back to defense, and he scored. Nice play on his part, going to the net. Got us to a 2-1, and then, boy, we had some really good looks. There was a stretch there from about the 5-minute mark to the 3-minute mark where, we had that down in their end for the entire 2 minutes and had a lot of opportunities, a lot of good looks. And they ended up on their third goal. I think that was a deflection. It looked from the naked eye, it looked a little bit like a possible weak goal, but in reality, I think it deflected a couple times off of our own sticks, trying to block it, and just found a hole. That was the break we needed going the other direction. But I can live with that effort any day long, and very proud of the guys. Thought they really battled hard.
And you kind of talked about it with the injuries and having freshman defensemen playing up. What kind of mentality do you give to the team, like the next man up mentality for those freshmen?
I thought it was unbelievable. What I was really impressed with those defensemen moving up is the fact that they were able to follow our game plan. Like they executed our forecheck very well. Willits had never. I don't think you practiced all year, have you, Jake? At forward, not one day. All of a sudden, he's out there and he's running our neutral zone forecheck pretty darn well. D zone. So. I was pretty impressed with those young kids and the way they were able to adapt and play. And they battled. The key was they played, they battled hard. We deserved probably a better fate tonight. I thought it was an even hockey game, even Steven. And you know what? Last night's game was even too. So maybe the results of each team winning the games is right. But I'm a little partisan. I would have liked to see us win too.
So a strong defensive performance tonight. Good enough defense to win last night. What does the team need to do to continue this defensive success?
Well, I think we can. I think everyone's kind of bought into that, and we're coming back hard, and we're heavy on pucks. I think we're starting to tilt the ice the right direction. We're not playing in our own end so much. It was probably 50-50. We had some sustained play. We had life after the rush in the offensive zone, so it wasn't just one and done, and then we're back in our end. And so I really do. I think we've got the right mentality right now. But next it's going to be kind of challenging here. The next 2 weeks, we got to get on a flight Wednesday, and we're gone for 12 days. And we're trying to read the tea leaves to see who will be healthy to play. And because we're going to have to go from Fairbanks to Anchorage, and in that time, we're wondering if a couple of the guys that are hurt, maybe that extra week there, they'll be ready to go. So it'll be interesting to sit down and try to figure out exactly who's going to be on that plane.
And then the team accumulated 10 shots after 2 periods, and then 13 in the third period alone. What kind of changed between that first and second period to that third period where you're producing more opportunities and more shots on goal?
I don't think there really was a change realistically. I think what we did, we were making a push. I think obviously we were watching our P's and Q's defensively, and then we get to the third, we make a push, and good teams are going to do that, and we did.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Jake, first goal for the Bulldog team and your first career collegiate goal. Can you just talk about that scoring play?
Oh yeah, we broke it out of the zone. My D partner Blake Evanow, he passed up the Liam McDougal, and he chipped it out to me. And, I kind of went around the defenseman and took it to the net, and it went in somehow. I couldn't tell you how, but it went in. So.
And then coach was kind of talking about you're moving up and down from forward to defenseman. What kind of transition is that like, especially in the game?
Yeah, it's different, but we're all hockey players, so we practice the stuff with the defenseman. You know the routes that the forwards are going to be running, so you kind of it's a challenge, but you kind of already know what's going on. So I kind of just took it with a grain of sand and went on with it. So.
With the win yesterday and a good performance today, describe the energy level of you and your teammates moving forward.
Yeah, we're staying positive because yesterday we got that win, and then today I feel like it was an even game, so it could have went either way, and the bounce didn't go our way. So, and like Coach said, we're out with some injuries, some top guys. So I mean, for us to be battling, staying in games the way we are, it shows a lot about our team and about our character. So.
When you decided to come here to Ferris, there were some circumstances or reasons that led to your decision to come here compared to somewhere else?
I played high school hockey in Michigan, so we played in a tournament here every year over Thanksgiving, and this was a place that I wanted to come, and a place that I dreamed of coming to, and it's only 3 hours away from home, so it was a dream come true, and I finally got the chance and the opportunity to come here, and I can't thank the coaches enough for giving me the opportunity to be here.
As a pure hockey player, what do you feel your strengths are? Your speed, quickness?
Yeah, I feel like I'm a pretty offensive defenseman. I can create in the offensive zone, and my back, my defensive play, it's came a long way in the last couple of years, and I feel like it's only getting better. So, it's just I think I'm headed in the right direction. So.